Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me back today for a new pick a card reading. For anyone that might be new to the channel, hello and welcome in. My name is Melissa, and for today's reading, we're going to be looking into what will it be like the next time you see your person. So this is for anyone that's curious to know literally what's going to happen or what the vibe's going to be like the next time you hang out with or encounter your person of interest. I am framing this more in a romantic sense, but feel free to view the video, even if it's not for a romantic connection that you're exploring. Just kind of take out any romantic, interpretations that I'm putting on it, and the messages can still apply to you. So we'll be looking kind of at the overall energy of the meeting itself. We'll be looking into your energy versus their energy, just to give you guys some insight into what it's going to be like. So let's go ahead and get into some disclaimers. So always keep in mind, guys, this is a general reading. So sometimes the messages will be very specific to you and your situation. Other times it won't be. As a best practice, if anything's feeling really confusing and it's not making sense for your situation, it's probably not your message. If it doesn't apply, let it go, let it fly. Please do not take it personally if something in a general YouTube reading isn't super specific to your situation. We have a lot of people watching these readings, a lot of energy going into it. So it's probably nearly impossible for every little thing I'm saying to resonate with every little thing in your situation. That being said, if you guys did want a more specific read on your personal situation, you can always opt to book a personal reading. If you did want to book one with me, all the details will be in the description below on how you can do that. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our pile selection. We're working with 3 groups today. Starting on the left with pile number 1, we have some Sunstone. For pile number 2, we have this little turquoise heart. And for pile number 3, we have some rose quartz. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath. Think about your person, the next time you see them, what it's going to be like. Go ahead and select the card or crystal you're feeling the most connected to. And once you've made your choice, you can scroll down to the description box and click the timestamp that will take you to your chosen pile. See you there. Hey there, pile number 1. If you guys picked out the Sunstone, this will be your reading. So we're looking at the next time you see them, what's it going to be like? So I'm going to kick off your reading by first looking at the overall energy with some pre-shuffled oracle cards. Then we're going to get into tarot, and we're going to be doing a lot of shuffling on camera today as well. So starting with our arrows of love. So we have delight and desire, and we have transformative love. Okay. So the next time that you guys see this person, already what I'm getting is that this is going to bring a feeling of indulgence with the cake here. Some of you guys actually might be seeing this person at a wedding. Maybe this is someone you're getting married to for some of you out there, and you're just curious what your wedding day is going to be like. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I am. Others of you, maybe you're actually going to see this person at somebody's wedding. But if that doesn't resonate, this is just telling me that this meeting is going to feel like really enjoyable. And there's something that will be changing within the connection during this meeting. Because we have transformative love here with the butterfly, and that definitely indicates a massive change. So let's kind of get more info and see if we can kind of uncover what this change is for you guys. So I'm going to start by shuffling the tarot, and then we'll get into some of these other cards. All right, so we're going to look at you, my viewers, energy on the left, and your person on the right, and the joining energy of the meeting in the center. So starting off with my viewers' energy on the left, what will it be like the next time they see their person? We have a 10 of Wands. So that's like the opposite of enjoyment, but let's see. And your person during this meeting. The Death card. Okay, yes. And what's the joining energy between them at this meeting, please? The Sun. Oh, wow. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, the Two of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful energy. You guys also have patience and security coming up here with some of our other oracles. So I'm going to pop those down here for right now. And let's grab these. for clarifiers. And then we'll get into it. Definitely seems like you guys are getting some sort of clarity during this meetup. I definitely see with that Two of Cups, there's an energy here of wanting to get on the same page. There is an energy of enjoyment here. But let me get you, my viewer. Why are you in the Ten of Wands energy during this meeting? Secrecy. Interesting. And let's get the Death card for your person. We have Sweetheart. And let's get the joining energy here with the Sun. Okay. Interesting. All right, guys. So what is going on here? I definitely feel like both of you guys, with security and patience being here, there is like something about this meeting where the stability of this connection is coming into question, or security, feelings of security are evolving here. Maybe you and this person have been in like a similar energy for a long time. Because we also have patience here, which is talking about everything will unfold in divine timing. And I'm definitely seeing, especially on your end of things, my viewer, that there's been maybe some stress around this connection or some burdens around this connection. And your person with the Death card is in like a very transformative state with, you know, that kind of echoes the transformative love. And maybe this person has taken a long time to get to this place where they're ready to transform this connection. But it definitely feels with the Two of Cups being here that there is a desire to come together in harmony with each other. So starting with the joining energy of the Sun with Frigid. So I definitely feel like maybe going into this meeting, there's this energy here of not really being happy with each other. And again, I'm definitely seeing this over here more with you, my viewer, because you guys are in this Ten of Wands energy, which is a very burdened energy, or feeling like you've been doing all the work here and not really getting as much enjoyment out of it. There's something that's weighing heavier on you than I think your person, even though they are moving through some pretty heavy energy themselves. And so with the Sun card being here, this is telling me that during this meeting, you guys are kind of coming together to shine the light on what's wrong, or we're trying to kind of warm things back up again, kind of de-thaw this situation. Maybe you guys haven't been communicating with this person for a while, or there's been an argument or a fight, or somebody's blocked somebody. So I definitely see that this meeting is going to bring in a lot of clarity for both of you, and I do think a lot of enjoyment for both of you on some level, even though the feeling, it does feel kind of mixed. Like I'm getting a lot of mixed emotions here, but there's some good things like coming together and wanting to feel joy, but then there's also some not so good things that I'm seeing here. Now, you, my viewer, with the Ten of Wands also have secrecy here. So it's making me feel like you have been bearing some sort of burden of secrecy around this connection. So this can be talking about a lot of different things, so take it as it resonates with your situation. We have some keywords on the card here which talk about like an affair, hiding something, needing to use discretion, maybe a surprise. There's a lot of things here. Taking risks or denying something is coming up, protecting something is coming up. But it feels like you guys have been maybe holding something back from your person that's really been weighing on you. For some of you guys, I'm getting a third party energy, especially with the affair being like the first thing that's coming up here. So maybe for some of you guys have like kind of been in the shadows while this person has had another person, or maybe the energies are flipped where maybe you guys have been seeing someone else but kind of talking to this person on this side. You know, no judgment. It is what it is. It's whatever. But you guys are definitely showing up here as being more heavily burdened by something that's being kept a secret, whether it is an affair or a third party, or whether it's just you not authentically speaking your truth about how you feel yet. I'm also getting for my pile one viewers that maybe you guys are traveling to this person or moving to this person in order to connect with them. And so that could be also causing a little bit of stress on you. But with you guys picking the Sunstone crystal, I do feel that there is a genuine like desire to enjoy this meetup and to, you know, infuse more happy energy into this connection. And I do see here with your person being represented by the Death card and the Sweetheart. This person, it's like they want you back. This is an energy of like courting you, you know, whining and dining you, being a gentleman, and maybe they're coming through with an apology if they've done something to harm you. They want to right this wrong. There is an energy of wanting, again, to come together in harmony. And your person with the Death card, again, talking about transformative love, this is an energy of wanting to make massive changes or finally moving into a massive shift or a massive change within themselves. So maybe this person hasn't been ready for a higher level of commitment. Maybe they haven't been ready to address whatever the secrecy issue is. But they're changing, right? And this is a good sign because death and rebirth is talking about an old energy of your person dying out so that they can be reborn into someone new and embody a new and different energy. And sometimes with the Death card, this takes time. In fact, I would argue in most instances, in my experience, when we see the Death card, this is like a slow change. It's a slow transition. And so if you guys have been wanting more security from this person, I do feel they're coming into this meeting in good faith based off the energies I'm seeing so far. But they may not be totally transformed into who you want them to be just yet. It's going to take a little bit of time here. So I want to pull some of these cards next just to get some more clarity for you, pile number one. So we're looking at the next time pile one meets with their person. Let's just get some clarifiers here with Amira's Oracle, one of my new faves for love. All right, so clarifying my viewers' energy during this meeting. Ooh. We have dating, okay. Clarifying your person's energy. Soulmate. And clarifying this joining energy. Destiny, wow. For some of you guys, you may be meeting this person by chance. Maybe this isn't necessarily a planned thing. You guys have the Ice King at the bottom, which is further clarifying that there is some sort of disconnection here between the two of you going into this meeting. There is some sort of cold and frigid energy maybe going into this meeting that needs to be thawed. But yeah, it's interesting with Destiny coming up in the joining energy because maybe it's this vibe of like you guys not really intending to meet up with each other, but just like running into each other by chance. For others of you, I do think that there's an energy of like, maybe just feeling that like whatever's meant to be will be going into this. So it can really be one of two ways. Now, if you guys are kind of running into this person by chance and you're not expecting it, I'm wondering if you guys are in this energy of 10 of Wands and secrecy because maybe you're on a date when you see them or when you guys are connecting, or maybe there's someone else that you've been dating behind the scenes and maybe you weren't expecting to meet this person because it's by chance. And so it's kind of weighing a little heavy on you that like, oh, I've been dating someone else, but now this person is here that I like and that I want to connect with, right? So there could be that going on. But if that doesn't resonate, this is simply talking about like you kind of perceiving this meetup as being a date, whining and dining and romance. And your person is too, because they have the same energy here on their side of things. Your person is definitely going into this feeling a soul level connection with you. You know, I really feel like they're wanting to come together and make things right between the both of you. I definitely feel if your person has been the one that has done you wrong, that they're wanting to apologize and they're wanting to reconcile and reconnect because they feel very strong about you with that soulmate card. So pile one, this is really interesting tea. I think we're going to end the reading here, but I would love to hear from you in the comments below how you feel like this is resonating with your situation. So just let me know. If you're not already, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel and hit the notification bell so that you guys are notified when I upload new content. And I look forward to seeing you in a new reading really soon. Bye. Hey pile two, if you guys picked out this little turquoise heart, this is going to be your reading. So we're going to be looking into what is going to happen the next time you and your person see each other. So we're going to start with some pre-shuffled oracles just to kind of look at the overall energy, and then I'll be shuffling a lot of decks on camera to get more info as well. So the overall energy the next time you guys see each other, we have hitched and we have in the spotlight. So this is really interesting. I was getting wedding vibes with pile 1 as well. So maybe you and this person are going to see each other at your wedding for some of you. Like maybe you're getting married and there's a lot of eyes on you. I'm also feeling this could be you guys seeing each other at someone else's wedding. But if that doesn't resonate, there's definitely... It feels like you guys are at some sort of a public event because of this in the spotlight energy. Maybe one or both of you is someone, it seems like somebody is getting a lot of attention here. Now, if this isn't about one of you guys getting attention, this could be about you guys being at some sort of a public event where somebody's on stage. And hitched, you know, in the more symbolic sense of the word versus the literal interpretation, can be just talking about like a higher level of commitment, a more serious commitment to one another. So I want to pull, let's go right into the tarot so that we can just get more info here. We're going to get one card to represent you, my viewer, and then one card to represent your person, and then one to represent the energy in between the both of you at this meeting. Yeah, it definitely seems like somebody could be going to a wedding here, which is really interesting. All right, so let's see. So you, my viewer, what is your energy during this meetup? We have the Star. Let's look at your person's energy during this meetup. The Two of Swords, interesting, and the joining energy. The Three of Cups. I will tell you guys, I'm already feeling a little bit of a disjointed energy with this reading. I don't know why. We're going to get more info here. I don't know if it's coming from your person. Let's see. Let's go ahead and pull some of these cards for clarity here. So I want to clarify your energy of the Star. My viewer, where do you stand? Where does my viewer stand during this next meetup with their person with the Star energy? What's their energy? Ooh, we have the document. Interesting. Legal documents. Clarifying your person's energy with the Two of Swords. We have Wicked. And clarifying the joining energy here, the Three of Cups. Staying in. That's interesting. It's interesting because there's like this public energy and then there's this not so public energy. So let's look at these. We have healing and we have trust. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting, and then the energy of trust. Trust is just kind of talking about the need to kind of like release this and just trust that things are happening the way they're supposed to happen. But I also think that there's an energy here of needing to trust each other, or maybe trust being an issue in this connection, especially because your person is showing up in wicked energy here. You know? There's a lot of mixed messages that I'm getting with this reading, you guys. Especially we have Eight of Wands, but then we have energies of staying in. We have in the spotlight. There's a lot of, you know, there's a disconnect here between you and this person, I feel. So with the joining energy, we have the Three of Cups and we have staying in. So there's an energy here of reconciliation and reunion with the Three of Cups. There's also an energy here of friendship and having fun. Some of you guys might be at like a public, I mean, it says staying in. Maybe you guys are going over to someone's house or something where there's like a lot of friends there, or it feels like you guys are doing some sort of maybe a group activity for some of you. This literally could be someone's wedding. I don't know. But this card here is interesting because even though it feels like this is a reconciliation or a reunion of sorts, or maybe even some sort of a fun celebration that you guys are attending, this card is really talking about needing space or needing a moment alone, taking a mental vacation or free time, you know? And there is something here around healing that's coming up for this connection during this next meetup here. So it's making me feel like you and this person, maybe at some point during this meeting that you're at, this event that you're at, maybe you guys are meeting up and having a talk just one-on-one, kind of separate from the crowd, taking a moment alone with them. I feel like you guys are wanting to maybe have a conversation with this person with the Eight of Wands at the bottom, because this can indicate communication. It can also indicate travel. So maybe there's an element of traveling with this person, or traveling to this person, or having to travel to this meetup. I feel like you, my viewer over here with the star, you guys actually might be the one that's in the spotlight during this meeting, because the star for me can talk about somebody who is very inspirational to others, right? And we have you right next to that in the spotlight card. So for some of you guys, maybe this is your wedding day because we have you signing legal papers here. For others of you, this could be talking about splitting up from this person in a sense too, on the flip side. And that could be why we have wedding energy coming up here, because maybe you and this person were once together and now you're separate. But either way, it's like you guys seem to be really more of the focal point of whatever this meetup or event is. So you're going to have to let me know in the comments what you feel like it is for you. I think that you guys, my viewer, may experience some healing through this meetup. Through this, whatever the situation is that you're running into this person or meeting up with this person. I also think that you, my viewer, are showing up to this meeting feeling much more optimistic and having more faith. I feel like a lot of you guys for pile 2, maybe you're into like astrology, or you've been learning astrology and trying to understand this connection through astrology, because there's like a lot of night sky images that I'm getting here, and her heart is kind of connected up to the sky, right? Maybe that's what the document is. Maybe it's your birth chart or something, but you guys also may have some good news that you're sharing with this person during this meetup, or being celebrated for something really positive that's going on in your life. So if it's not a wedding, it's something that you guys are getting some sort of like official recognition for. Now, your person over here with the Two of Swords, this person knows that they have to make some sort of a choice as it pertains to this connection. They're at a crossroads. They're at a stalemate when it comes to this situation. And when they're coming into this meeting, I almost am getting the vibe that they're going to try to like pretend they don't see you. Or I'm getting a vibe that they're going to kind of like avoid addressing something that needs to be addressed within this situation. And we have wicked energy coming up for them. So this person is showing up in kind of like a false betrayal energy. Like they're not being totally real with you about whatever it is that they actually want to say or whatever it is they want to embody at this meeting. And this mischievous card is talking about things like cheating, lying, a false portrayal, being mischievous, just kind of having naughty intentions, you know? So that could be bubbling beneath the surface for this person, but they're like trying to act like it's not there. They're trying to avoid it. And that could be a good thing or a bad thing, depending on how you look at it. I think especially if you guys are getting some sort of form of public recognition or celebration, it's probably a good thing that they're trying to hold back on any BS. Let's clarify. Let's get a few more cards here. So I want to see for my viewers your energy at this meeting with this person next time you see them. So you guys have the dark male coming up. Let's get, yeah, maybe you guys are marrying someone else or with someone else. Your person is the Ice King. Yeah, they're like not happy with you guys, I feel like. Joining energy. Career. Yeah, see, there's something about, yes, You guys are achieving some sort of success here. This could be like a career or like work event that you guys are seeing this person. This is talking about business, success, and advancement. So there is some sort of like celebration energy coming up here. For some of you guys, it is a wedding. For others of you, it's more of a career celebration. So maybe you and this person are coworkers or something, or you run in similar circles where you're going to run into them at this thing. But it feels like you guys are getting some sort of career recognition. Your person with the Ice King is kind of like cold and detached. They also could be your boss for some of you guys. That could be a thing. Like maybe this is your manager, your boss, your supervisor. But if that's not the case, I don't know. Like I just kind of feel like this person is very cold at this meeting and they don't seem like they're very happy with you. There's not a lot of warmth in their heart space. This is giving very King of Swords energy, like of just being very cutthroat. Even if they're not expressing it, or they're trying to kind of suppress that. You guys over here have the Dark Male. So this card is just kind of like a physical description sort of card. So this could be like what somebody looks like. I think I've explained this in other videos, but this card usually just means someone with darker features. So it doesn't always have to be skin tone specific. It could be any feature. It could be like their hair color, their eye color. It's just something like on the darker side. But I don't know. It's like making me feel like you guys are with someone else or being celebrated with someone else. That we have this masculine energy, regardless of what they may look like. It doesn't even have to be that. But there is some sort of like masculine presence on your side of things, pile 2, that's showing up here the next time you meet up with this person. Kind of want to get one more for you, my viewer, just to see what else we can get for your energy. Beauty Queen, shining on stage and adored. Exactly. You guys are in the spotlight. You guys are getting some celebratory recognition. And I feel like this person is not happy this next meeting. Like, I don't even know what else to say about it. It's like they just feel very icy and cold and just like not happy. And they're trying to act. I think that they're actively trying to suppress it because it feels like in this scenario, it would be like inappropriate for them to like show how they're really feeling inside about the situation. So pile 2, this is very interesting. I would love to hear from you in the comments, kind of like what is going on with this person and what the heck I'm describing here, because I'm getting like wedding energy, I'm getting like career energy, I'm getting like out in public, but then I'm also getting like there's a moment of privacy here. I don't know. So let me know what you think this is talking about in the comments. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so that you are notified when I upload new videos. I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Hey, pile 3, if you guys picked out the rose quartz, this is going to be your reading. We're looking into what it will be like the next time you see your person. So we're going to start with some pre-shuffled oracles, and then we'll be getting into tarot and doing a lot of shuffling on camera. All right, so we have available and we have up in smoke. Well, there's definitely an energy of somebody here putting themselves out there with available coming up. This can be you. This can be your person. We're going to see in a second. This could be sort of an energy where you guys kind of see this person by chance out and about somewhere. And one of you or both of you is trying to like exude this energy of being available, of like wanting the other to approach them. But then we also have up in smoke. So it's like, this is kind of interesting because this is giving me the vibes of like somebody who's like all talk, no action, or like plans going up in smoke, or something about the connection going up in smoke. Someone disappearing maybe during this meetup, or like maybe they're there and then they leave. I don't know. It's weird. Let's continue. All right, so we're going to get one card for you and then one card for your person. And then we're going to get another card for the energy between the both of you at this meeting. So starting off with my viewer, where do you stand at this next meetup with your person, the next time you see them? What's your energy? Okay. The Hierophant. Let's get your person. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups joining energy. The High Priestess. And you guys have the Ten of Swords at the bottom. So yeah, there's some, yeah, like, okay, because the energy doesn't look too bad so far, but it's like there's an undertone here of something having hit sort of like rock bottom, maybe prior to coming into this meeting. So this could be like for you or your person. It could be both of you guys, something that happened in this connection where it felt like there was no going up from here. But the beautiful thing about this Ten of Swords is that it's like there's an energy of walking away from like a barren wasteland. It's like the only way now to go is up. The only way now is to move forward. And there's like, it's like a dawning of a new day for this connection underneath the surface here. But let's see. Let me get you, my viewer, clarifying your energy here with the Hierophant. The next time they see their person, what will it be like? Okay, so we have why. Let's get your person. Shy. Okay. And then joining energy. Rocking it. Play hard, find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. And then we have heartbreak. So interesting, you guys. There's definitely a lot of mixed emotions going on here, mixed energies. Very interesting situation. So with heartbreak and the Ten of Swords, and then you guys over here with why, there's definitely a vibe here that like something has gone wrong in the past or maybe even during this situation. Maybe somebody's coming into this situation fresh off of a heartbreak or fresh out of some sort of an ending here. And that could be creating some of like the little bit of tension that I'm seeing here, the little bit of friction that I'm seeing here between the both of you. But there's an emphasis here on having fun, right? So I see that here in the joining energy as well as this card. You know, the High Priestess and the rocking it. So rocking it is making me feel like you guys are doing something fun together. Like maybe you're going to a concert. I mean, that's clearly what it is. This also is talking about being confident, being yourself, loud and proud, being in harmony, showing off, right? So there's definitely an aspect here of somebody showing off or somebody kind of doing something that's putting them at the center of attention in a sense, not necessarily in a bad way. But it just feels like you guys are sort of just trying to have fun during this meeting with them. And the High Priestess is sort of about secrets, you know? So I think that there's a little bit of tension or frustration bubbling beneath the surface between you guys because I feel like neither person at this next time you see each other, like, is necessarily saying how they feel or saying explicitly what it is that they want. And this could be also why we have up in smoke, because maybe there's an issue with communication here and being really confident to be able to put yourselves out there, you know, because this is talking about confidence, right? This is a very leaned back energy of just kind of silently observing the other person and kind of withholding your thoughts. So your person is over here in Knight of Cups energy. So like this is making me feel like your person is perceiving this as being like a date, just based off what I'm seeing in this card. They might be perceiving this as being a date, or they may be holding romantic feelings for you and wanting to express those feelings, but they're shy. See here, this is talking about like they're too nervous to ask you out. It takes a minute, or maybe like they're second guessing themselves a little bit. For some of you guys, if this person is recently out of a breakup or like a heartbreak situation, because we do have a lot of the heartbreak cards more on your person's side of the spread, just by chance here. But if they're the ones that are more like just getting out of something, I think that there is going to be a little bit of that hesitancy around being super forthcoming about bearing their emotions to you. You know what I mean? I feel like that's the issue going on with them, is that they have these romantic feelings. They want to do nice things for you. They are looking at this opportunity as an opportunity to maybe emotionally express how they feel. Maybe this is a date that they've asked you out on, but they're nervous about asking you out, or they're nervous to kind of tell you how they really feel because they don't want to get hurt. So it might be easier during this next time you see them for this person to just kind of focus on having fun and leaning back and observing your energy to feel you out versus putting themselves out on the line like that. We have the Hierophant card and why on your side. So you guys are interesting because you're showing up here as being, I think, a little frustrated with this person. And I wonder if you're feeling a bit frustrated because you're wanting them to be a little bit more forthcoming about how they feel and a little bit more, I don't want to say aggressive, but maybe assertive in their energy. Because I feel like you guys are the ones that are like, I'm here, I'm available, like, do you see me? And maybe you're kind of feeling this person is not into you, or they're not seeing you, or they're moving really slow for whatever reason. But with the Hierophant card being here, you know, this is an energy of like respect. It is an energy of spiritual enlightenment, especially the way it's depicted in this card. I'm getting spiritual enlightenment vibes. But I do feel like you and this person may already have some sort of status quo between the both of you, some sort of traditions or some sort of norms that have been the way, that have been this way for a long time. And I think that you're kind of in this space coming into this meeting of like just kind of maintaining that status quo, but also being frustrated because maybe it's not changing as fast as you would like it to change. For some of you guys, if you're already in a relationship with this person, the Hierophant card is also talking about commitment energy. So maybe you're wanting a higher level of commitment with this person. Maybe some of you guys are feeling like this person's being too slow to commit to you. Maybe you're frustrated with the romance piece of your relationship. Maybe you guys have fun together, but this person isn't as good at like emotional expression as you would like. So a lot of things coming up here. So it'll be different for everyone. But let's look and see. Let's get one more deck and just kind of see what else we can get. So for pile 3, what will it be like the next time they see this person on their mind? Let's go ahead and get my viewer and their energy here on the left. We have union. Yeah, you guys are coming into this like serious relationship vibes. This is about being in a relationship, marriage, partnership. So if you're not already in a higher level of commitment with this person, I do feel like this is something that's on your mind that you want from them. Let's get your person's energy with the Knight of Cups. We have communication. Texting, phone calls, and online. Joining energy. We have the mature woman. It says socialite, connector, and high society. We have the courting man at the bottom. So there is an energy of like this. The next time you see them, there's like this undertone of like wanting to ask each other out. Somebody here could be, like maybe your person is someone who is like a man in uniform, or a woman in uniform. Like there could be an energy of someone here being like law enforcement, military, or just in some sort of profession where they have to wear a uniform or dress really professionally, like in a suit. So that could be further confirmation for some of you guys out there. But yeah, the joining energy is the mature woman. So this is all about, connecting. It's all about being social. So it definitely feels that you guys are kind of like at some sort of like fun social event the next time you see this person. Maybe a concert. Maybe some sort of formal event for some of you, because that's kind of coming through with this card as well as the mature woman. But your person over here, they're showing up to this meeting with communication on their mind. So even though this is talking more about like texting and phone calls and stuff like that, I feel like this is more geared toward like their fear of telling you how they feel. Like they're wanting to talk to you about this. They're wanting to express something to you. I feel like maybe they're going into this meeting like having read over a lot of text messages between the both of you, trying to maybe analyze them. For others of you, maybe you're frustrated because this person is like on their phone during this meeting. But I think a part of the reason why they might be doing it is because they're just feeling a little nervous and shy. And so that's like a distractor for them. Maybe for some of you guys, your person's a little bit more introverted, just in general. And if you guys are at some sort of like loud or like crowded function, this just might be their way of like de-stressing or sort of disassociating from all of the activity that's going on around them too. So that's just something else that's coming through for some of you. But it feels like this is going to be like a fun meetup for the most part. You guys are going to be enjoying each other's company, but there is like this undercurrent of like frustration between each other here, because I feel like you guys are wanting like more commitment energy from them, or you have relationships on your mind, and they're a little bit shy and hesitant to really express how they feel. But they do, you guys should know they do have feelings for you. With the Knight of Cups, there is a desire here for emotional expression and love. It just may be, you may have to like help them to feel more comfortable to open up and share that with you. So anyways, pile 3, we're going to close your reading out here. This looks really interesting. So please drop me a note below. Let me know how it resonates. If you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that you are informed when I upload new videos. And I look forward to seeing you guys in a new one really soon. Bye.